Great, I'm in the middle of the ocean and everything.
Well then. Okay.
Oh my fucking god. How is this happening? Let's try this again. Welcome back, thank you.
You're gonna have to come pick me up.
What do you mean?
I was gonna go investigate the Mistland area that the Queen was in, and you disconnected when I was in the ocean.
You remember sort of where you were?
Not far away from the base, just I guarantee that the boat is not going to be with me.
Okay. Now let me quickly go into the console and instantly fly over wherever the hell that is.
Let me spawn in, if I can connect, of course, and you'll have a rough idea.
Cheating because this game is stupid with it disconnecting. Gotta love internet cutting out randomly. It's beautiful, isn't it? Let's see. If anyone spots a ship, let me know. Let's see, if you were going to investigate where the Queen was, would have probably gone... Oh, you went up. Okay, yeah.
I went up because I thought it was more up. But it's
Here's
not
the
actually.
ship.
Behind me, naturally.
Naturally.
You would think it would like... So wait, hold on. Hold on. That means when you started disconnecting, the boat was where it was at the time of disconnect, but it saved my position further ahead than the boat.
Cool.
I think it saves where into your local. Computer.
Now I'm wet.
I don't know, like this... I don't know why it's being unstable right now. I actually have no idea. There's no downloads, nothing going on. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Do a backflip in the air.
Yep.
Oh, and it wasted my motor buff.
It's gone?
Yeah, I used it because the wind was shit, and now it's just gone.
That it should be just gone. That's
Yeah,
impressive.
no, the buff's gone, so I have to wait like it's the full time to just get nothing. And I can tell you it ended early because normally a 5-minute buff you'd have 15 minutes left on motor to wait before you can use it again. I have 17.
There you go, cheating over.
You cheater.
You cheated. You cheated. Well, technically that's cheating. You're not a real gamer. You didn't really play the game right.
Do we ever really know why anyone is unstable? Yeah, in case of radioactive stuff, we know. You know, I really love these videos of people like, oh, I found this like random like cylinder shaped thing in like my dad's like office. And like, why is my camera getting fuzzy when I try to take a picture of it? And then it's like a radioactive thing. Did you ever see the video footage of Chernobyl? I saw a dude like exploring all of it. What was it called? The elephant's foot or whatever? Like the giant like bit of like radioactive like resid like the biggest thing of the, like that's in there. I think so. I think that was the dude who just like took a dip in the water and shit. Look, people of TikTok, I found this funny little ball that I can't film properly. Yeah, it shows a fucking demon core. Doesn't Glasswire let you see what's consuming network?
It should show what's using it.
Maybe I need to get it just to see, like, what if something spikes it or something. I hear something getting beaten. Are you beating something?
What?
Okay. I'm growing these magic mushrooms right now.
You don't have to call them that.
I don't have to, but I fucking will. The good thing is, when the actual root has some juice in it, these, like, collectors fill up really fast. The elephant's foot is so radioactive that you can only take pictures via mirrors. No camera survives being pointed directly at it. Yep. It's insane. Like, it's actually insane.
Where else do I have to build walls?
And then there's actually a few people that still live in the, like, restricted zone. Where do I put this I-tier refinery without it causing harm?
You will have to, like, encompass that in stone.
Probably, but that stone also will have to regularly be maintained.
It's a lot less you have to worry about it a lot less than wood.
I know.
It also might be similar to, like, how my staff is, where the stone resists the lightning way better than wood does.
Wisps.
These people did a pretty good solution. Zero yellow damage to black marble. Are we getting... Oh my fucking god. Invasion!
Skeleton surprise, this is easy.
It's easy, but they can get in.
It's actually why I'd recommend not killing the, or all of the locks that decide to camp outside our house.
No, they just spawned, like, right next to the fence, and they're running in instantly. Yes, thank you, Steam. I don't care that people are playing Warhammer. I don't care.
There's the Total War. We're actually doing a few giveaways for free copies of Total War Warhammer. I tried to go in and get you a win, but
I was gonna say,
win.
nice. Did you win one for me?
No, I did not win. Some of them were like 4 copies of Total War Warhammer free. One of them was like 3 gift copies of the whole series. Like I was like, oh please let me win that one, but no. Too many people were going in for it.
Should have sent me a to another entry.
I mean, fuck. I mean, I told my fucking 2 other friends to do it as well because the whole idea was that I would just give you and you'd be like, what the fuck? That was the plan. So I had like 3 people worth of like effort to try and get it. Didn't win one.
Beautiful. I was talking about a video taken from a helicopter just a couple of days after the incident. The whole radioactivity thing wasn't announced back then, but you can see the artifacts over the video in like 1,000 meter height above the reactor. Yeah, that's fucked. I have not seen that, but that's ridiculous. And like honestly, kind of horrifying.
It also let you explain why people who are just like, why don't you just go and like clean up the radiation? Well, you can't get near it.
Can't get near it, and I mean, you're gonna just, you can't get rid of it. You're just gonna have to move it. Unfortunately, you can't destroy matter.
Yeah.
Would be cool if we had a cleanup tool.
Black hole.
Black hole.
I don't think we want any of them.
Here's the thing. Even if you throw it in the black hole, that still won't destroy matter. It's just God knows where.
It's just someone else's problem.
Just tough it out, bro. Just don't be a baby, bro. Like, black holes are even more scary. Wasn't it recently that we had like the first actual photo of a black hole?
How it would look like, yeah.
No, like an actual image. First image
Like,
of black hole.
like
Yeah, there it
orange
is.
Circle, whatever it was.
Yeah, the orange circle. The first ever like photo of a black hole. Yeah, it's been like 2019. Jesus. Felt like it was like a year ago. Everything seemed fine during flight. The video footage was full of black lightnings. Damn. Like like things like that really go to show like how little power we humans have in the universe. Seeing like a fucking black hole. Or if a big asteroid hits us, we're dead. I mean, absolutely.
That's part of the whole reason that they were doing redirection tests.
Yep.
Which apparently were quite successful.
And also the whole like having like so much of the sky being monitored at all time is it's not all for fun. It's to prevent a mass extinction event.
Yeah, the fact, like, at the very least, the good news of them doing that test and getting a good result is that we have made some progress in being able to prevent that event should we detect it.
Yep. Same how there is also supposed to be like mass extinction event prevention with like diseases, plagues, viruses and stuff. But we saw how well those worked during COVID, huh?
Oh no, we wouldn't go extinct. All the dumbasses would die first.
Yeah, but they'd infect us.
Enough to kill us? I'm not sure. Enough to damage the whole population? Yes. That's like I don't think a single disease would actually be enough to kill us, all of us.
I don't know. Like seeing some things, like if we were still in the time of like if something that like similar to like the Black Death happens, but with the ability to like for a virus and stuff to spread as much as it can now. Of course we have better medicine now, but if we have actual no preventions.
Medicine, equipment, like a virus is a virus. Like if it's through the air, we can create filters for it. If it's through the water, we can purify the water.
But here's the things. We're human. There's idiots. There's people who will lie, go on a plane anyways. They'll slip through like the airport.
When it comes down to it, like 75%.
In theory,
75%, 80% of the population could die from a virus.
In theory, we have preventions against it. In practice, COVID showed how that went.
I believe you in that a virus could be deadly enough to take a, again, 90-95%.
Dumbass?
Yeah, I believe
no,
that.
the dumbasses aren't the ones that die first. The immune compromised, sick, and old people are the ones that will die first if another stronger COVID hits. Yep. And like, well, like very possible, like depending on how it affects children, those two. Hospitals wouldn't be safe.
Again, I would agree with, like, if you're going to tell me that something would be bad enough that it would kill 90 to 95% of us, yeah, I believe that. 100%? No. No. The thing about viruses like that is that more often than not, the Black Death that you gave as an example, the Black Death died because it ran out of hosts.
Yeah.
And I believe that there are at least a very scant few of us would be able to avoid that fate and the virus would kill itself.
But then let's speak about this. Case scenario. 90% die. 10% live. All infrastructure in the whole fucking world dead. Everything dead. No jobs are filled anymore. Internet probably can't, like, nothing can be maintained.
Oh yeah, that's important. Oh, that's important, internet. Yeah.
Like, you can't, like, planes, like, all the pilots die. All the people manning, like, flights, like...
Do you know, there are theories, based on what we know of ancient Egypt, that humanity has already gone through that. There's already been a mass extinction event, and humans had way more intelligence than we could even fathom. Like, nobody understands what tools or how the fuck they built the pyramids. No one has a fucking clue. Nobody knows how the Aztecs knew so much about, like, you know, the universe and planet movements and the moons and the space. They were amazing astrologists. Where did all that information go?
Well, one thing could be like the giant like library that burned down.
The Aztecs didn't have the fucking library.
No, the Aztecs didn't, but like a lot of more ancient information was also stored in there.
The pyramids are way older than the Alexandrian library.
No, I know it is, but still, like, there might have been notes of it from other people like beforehand that were stored in there. Who the fuck knows?
The Alexandrian library did not exist.
I know it didn't exist, but it might have been carried over, and then someone, when it did exist, it was stored in there.
Perhaps so. It was noted that the technological advancement of humans dropped by a fucking mile when that
so
library,
much.
like,
so unbelievably much.
Perhaps there was notes that people recovered back then that would have given us insight, but yeah, no, religion got in the way of that. But yeah, there are theories, you know, quotations, theories, that would imply that humanity has gone through an extinction event already.
Yeah.
Either that or there's literally just been fucking aliens on our goddamn planet, but... Serpent, can you fuck off before I Gatling gun you? Honest.
I still believe that the pyramids were built in the way of big rock upslope carried.
Yeah, but how were they cut?
Chiseled.
That smooth?
Yep.
Maybe, but like apparently, according to people who've analyzed it, we don't have the technology to even consider replicating that.
I'm
We
sure.
don't know how to do it.
I'm sure we could replicate pyramids if we actually tried.
I don't know what the current state of like the analysis of it is, but last time I checked, we simply do not understand how the fuck they did it. The current theory is that yeah, like they basically had like a bunch of like mules and people basically like pull it up hills, using like logs to kind of help rotate it through the sand.
Humans are tough. They stick around like cockroaches, but it's never possible to get nuked back to the Dark Ages. Yeah. If a virus would wipe out 90% of the population,
It would be a reset. It would be a reset.
it's a gamble of what people like what people's like the people's that are the people that are left expertise are. It's literally a gamble. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, it's a gamble, and then they would have to, like, whatever they had is what the next millennia of humans would have to work with, and who the fuck knows if they remember it.
The only good thing is that data, aside from potential digital data, will not be lost through a virus.
Which is ironically something that you don't see very often in apocalypse fantasy.
The only reason we would lose it is if people were going insane and just burning shit down for the sake of anarchy before I die. Which is not unusual either. There's enough data saved that we wouldn't get sent back that far. No, we would have a lot of resources at our disposal.
I mean, there are plenty of like instances of people like, actually creating like informational safeguards, like burying things, like writing stuff on great big rocks and all that. Just like, here's the alphabet, here's how numbers work. Like they've literally been leaving that shit. Just,
I mean,
you never know. Someone might come across that in a billion years after a fucking extinction event and think, man, that's a good idea.
There's people who like tattooed it on themselves or something, and then just like buried a photograph. There's people that literally download shit from the internet, keep it locally. Yeah, but like, it would be curious, like, what kind of virus would wipe us out?
It would have to be some fucking like Plague Inc. level bullshit.
Like I think
it would have to be through the water and the air.
Like honestly, like the way I would see a human extinction at this point would be through some kind of like force of nature, or like the only other thing that I could think of that could put us at harm is hostile extraterrestrials.
I don't know, man. If I was an alien, I wouldn't fucking even want to. Like, if an alien, like an alien race, actually managed to get so technologically advanced they found us, why the fuck would they care? They're probably 100 times ahead of us in terms of brain power.
They are, probably, but who the fuck knows?
Do they want our diseases?
Do they want Twitter?
I mean, yeah, I mean, if I was an alien, I'd look at the fucking state of us and go, no.
They can have Twitter. I'm fine with them having Twitter.
Take Elon. He's the genius of our generation. Get rid of him.
Wasn't there, like, what was that ridiculous amount of, like, save size that we achieved? There was, like a ridiculous amount that, like, all of the internet doesn't even, like, encompass that. I have played enough Stellaris to know why aliens would want to contact humanity. Like, it could literally be something as, like, simple as, oh, free slave planet. Cool. Oh, more resources for us? Nice. They did all the work for us. Who knows? I'm not one of those people like, oh, like Martians. They're already among us and they're like probing us and stuff. But I definitely believe that there is extraterrestrial life out there. This fucking whole thing is too big for there not to be another life, like intelligent life. There's no way there isn't. Like, I mean, there practically exists infinity. Does human stays good and labor is free? Exactly, like I said, slave planet.
For the love of effing Christ.
What's up now? What's
Nothing.
up?
Just
Okay.
casually losing the boat.
Oh. Do I need to help?
No, I'm good. I should be fine now. I'm
Okay.
just going to have to sit down and repair it.
I'm gonna poop real quick. But we'll be fine because of the light speed paradox. There's a lot of like really fun theories to read into, and I love doing it. More like scientifically accurate theories, not like flat Earth theory or some kind of shit like that. Those, no, I'm out with those. Don't no. Like more like scientifically plausible things, not something that sets humanity back to we're on big flat surface. Okay, right back.
Daytime.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, yeah. Mistwalker is also in crafting list.
We love, yeah, I'm like, I want to craft everything. So we have like a copy of everything. Just, I want to see like what all weapons do. We love ads. I don't like ads. Subs don't have to watch them, but even for non-subs, trust me, you'd want the ad run during BRB. Because if like a mod or me like run an ad, it pauses the automatic ad for like an hour or so. Because we preemptively run it. So it's not to like juice money out of you guys or anything or fuck you. It's literally just so you don't have to watch the ad in the middle of when I'm actually present. We're a little late, my bad. You're all good. We can still do it now. Okay, I'm kidding. You're not. You're all good. What's up?
The fucking the storm made the water level drop. Now the fucking boats have beached, and every time the waves go, it bangs it off the floor, and I can't put a fucking thing down. So I just have to hope the storm ends before the fucking boat breaks.
Nice.
Everything's going well on this voyage.
Yeah, actually, somewhat stacks. But
Back, thank you.
and
What stacks? Sorry.
iron ore.
Yeah.
Wait,
I think if the like the Ferni were actually closer than they are, it would stack much better.
why do I feel like that's missing bars? I put like 30.
I had that feeling too because I picked up 27 last time. But it might just be like somewhere different or something stupid.
Imagine we're losing bars somewhere.
After this ad, there's going to be nearly an hour free ad time viewing. Very nice. That's what I want. I don't want people to have to deal with ads mid-stream.
Okay, I'm gonna smelt 30 and see what happens.
Yep.
And I won't pick up the ores. The bars.
I hear foodlings close. You hear them too?
No.
Where the fuck are they then? I hear them. Behind me, like towards the direction of where you are. Oh, they're here in the blacksmith. God damn it. Knew it. Oh my god, the stab did 300 damage.
Nice.
Okay. Do I want to make an extra complete building over here just for the item refineries? Yes, I fucking do. I'll also probably be putting the magic benches and stuff straight into here then. Since, why not? This is kind of awkward, but for the first time in like 100 moons, I might actually have to expand the wall that we have around our place.
Maybe while you're at it, you can figure out a solution of the fucking enemies just swimming in.
I do not know any solution for that at the moment, and I do not want to busy myself with figuring that out.
Hi, Thor.
Because I want to build. Chad, do you know any like really good games like soundtrack? Something in like the direction of Nier, like preferably like even like choir singing and stuff. Doesn't have to be, but just some like nice chill stuff, like even like this Valheim OST right now. I really love this kind of music, and I want to add more to my playlist. Civ 5. I won't recommend Persona 5. I already have a Persona 5 song in my playlist of that, like in my game playlist. Beneath the Mask. And Persona 5 has a lot of like good music that's like instrumental too. Oh, there's Civ 6, but you specifically wanted Civ 5.
Civ 5 is better than Civ 6.
The game itself, or just
Everything. I like the music better. I like the fucking gameplay better. I like how it looks better.
I almost got myself Civ 6 while it was on sale, but I ended up not.
I think Civ 5 is better. They, like, aesthetically, they went for like a more cartoony look, and I hate it. The gameplay is broken and unbalanced, more than I've ever seen in my life.
And that's why I love Anno 1800. Probably my favorite RTS game out there. It's still on sale on Steam too. Absolutely love the hell out of that game.
The only thing that bothers me about Civ 5, despite my love for it, is the fact that, once again, it was the game I played when 2 of my graphics cards exploded. It probably has nothing to do with the game, but it's just a lingering fear I have.
I was gonna say, if you want to play like a really fun, good game, I actually do really recommend Anno. If you like Civ, because Civ is like similar enough in a sense.
It's kind of rare that I find one of those games I do like. One of the reasons I like Civ is because I could fucking recreate like famous. No. I can use mods to recreate like different worlds that I enjoy, like fantasy worlds and shit. Warhammer was one of them. I did one themed around Redwall at one point.
Lots of good music, but I'll see some devastating tracks. And Rivers in the Desert. Rivers in the Desert is great. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, all the stuff made sense so far. But why the fuck is in the Civ 5 playlist there is Star Wars songs?
Fuck knows. Probably because some...
A New Hope and end credits. I love this, but I really wish that like I could keep this as a constant setting. But if you play a Star Wars song and if you type something very specific in the search bar, for that like moment of time, it will actually keep that. But you can have a lightsaber like bar at the bottom of Spotify instead of like the normal bar. It looks really cool. What plays do you have there? I don't know, man. Have a good one, Hefker. Thanks for dropping by, dude. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I was hoping to find a quicker way to the Queen, but unfortunately this map is designed in such a way that it's impossible to not go the long way.
Please tell me you brought portal materials.
I did.
Good. There we go. Give me some near music. It's near impossible not to like this. An OST you can always recommend is Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is pretty good, yeah.
Lord of the Rings is also one of the few fucking, like, fantasy fictions that has a character inspired by Odin that actually gets it right. Gandalf.
Near impossible.
Yeah. If I'm not wrong, Gandalf was completely inspired by Odin, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because he looks very good in that regard.
Please don't execute me for the pun, Sev.
Oh, no, do it. I was gonna do it for you, but I felt like I should give someone else the honors.
At least it was a very accurate pun.
There is no at least.
Let's execute him. Why are we... Where did you... Like, you brought a random word into this now. Eggs was never part of the discussion. That's an uncalled for pun. Execute him. Just gonna sarcastically laugh very slowly and go away. I'll take that. That's how language works. It does. Every word is made up. It's all make-believe. If you refuse to acknowledge that that word means that word, it, like, for you, it doesn't mean that word.
Fucking Christ, can I just get a buff that makes, like, as long as you have the motor buff, it's just fucking passive? I am sick of this. Even with motor, it's unbearable.
A friend of mine made up his own language with a calculator. We couldn't stop him. What kind of fucking stuff are you guys doing in IT? What are you doing? Like, over an economy would laugh at each other's, like, math skills and stuff if someone couldn't calculate something. But we didn't make our own language. What kind of shit did you guys do in IT? All we did in economy was, like, talk about, like, alcohol and shit. I don't know. He wasn't even in IT back then. Did he go into IT later? Because that still counts. So how would you even put this, like, specific door in here? What build piece, like, goes around the door? It has to be these things, the plinth. Right? Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, look, there's a fucking player resize mod for this game.
What?
You can resize the player. Which is actually fucking amazing because the null mod has a skin that, like, turns you into like a lizard. So if you make yourself small, you're just suddenly a kobold now.
As a lizard? Like
the null mod adds like null
Dragonborn resembling in a way?
Maybe. I haven't actually really seen all the skins or whatever, but yeah, it's basically, I think it's actually just called kobold, but if it doesn't make you small.
Kobold
so
is close enough to, like, Dragonborns are practically just, or kobolds are practically just small Dragonborns.
Yeah, so if you equip that skin and then made yourself smaller,
I can
you'd
be a
an actual
fucking
kobold.
D&D character of mine?
Yeah, and if you... Well, that's why I like the null mod. I'm pretending to be a D&D character I used to play. But if you actually got the resize mod and made yourself slightly taller, then you probably would be more Dragonborn-like. The question is, does it come in blue?
That is a good question, because both of my Dragonborn are blue. Do you have the mod page?
Not right now. What do you mean, like the null one?
Yeah, I want to see it.
I'll get it in a second. When I'm not, like, about to crash into something.
I'm just gonna look it up real quick.
Kakelheim.
Okay.
Which, if I'm not wrong, translates to home of the cackle, but we'll go with that. We'll go with it.
That one adds the dragons? Or the lizards?